Doctor.
I saw something on Reddit today that had me wondering how many people that play Arknights actually feel like they're good at the game. And it was on r/Arknights, and a good majority of people out of like 1.7k votes, and a lot of them are just like trolling, trying to see what the answers were. But a lot of people say yes, which has me thinking, if I wasn't a streamer, how serious would I take Arknights, right? Because for any other gacha game, I think the only gacha game that I actually cared a little bit about being good-ish was Genshin, maybe? But even then, back then I was a streamer, so I did it for content. Back then I wasn't even a big streamer, so I just streamed the game. I mean, I'm still not a big streamer, but you know what I mean. So not when playing, but seeing how I struggle with several strong 6 stars while people walk over the same mission with 3 stars or very limited niche knights comps, it is motivating though to know that I can do way better. So here's the thing though, right, is that people think they should feel bad about losing when they have 6 stars, like strong 6 stars, right? And then they'll see other people clear content with niche knights or 3 stars only. I think that what they're not getting is a lot of these clears took multiple fucking attempts, perhaps even more attempts than them playing with 6 stars, I guess it depends on the stage, right? I'll mark you down as beans. Okay, so I guess for the poster, beans just mean someone that's like kind of like maybe, like sometimes. Depends on the time that I decide to put in the game. I only feel like I'm smart if I do something hard without a guide. If I didn't watch content around this game, I probably would have stopped playing by now. Yeah, for sure. There's people that like to solve puzzles, or the kind of people that feel like they're good at Arknights, or feel like they want to learn more. They actually want to solve a stage like real bad. Like it's very satisfying to them. And then there's probably a good portion of people that just care about the characters and the lore, and like whenever it comes to hard content, it kind of weighs on them a little bit because they can't clear it because maybe they're not, that maybe they like me, right? Like it takes me a while to clear content sometimes, and it's a little bit of a hassle. I actually don't consider myself good at Arknight. Definitely better than how I started. Do y'all think that there is a bigger portion of people that just enjoy the lore and the characters and not the gameplay over people that actually like to just play a strategy game? Maybe Reltats is also that way. He does have like he has a whole like no 6 stars challenge. He definitely challenges himself. Every time I read a new boss description, I don't know if it's a translation or the way an entire essay is packed into a tiny box or just my dumbass, but those descriptions read like some kind of cipher. I read them over and over and I don't understand jack. I have better luck figuring out by just playing, and so I barely try reading anymore. Usually I just clear the stage, kill the bosses, and then kills them, explain the mechanics if I didn't understand it. Bro, why the fuck do I relate to this person so much? Cause I just know that if I read, I'm not gonna understand jack shit and I'm gonna make myself look fucking stupid, right? Maybe it's just fucking cope, right? Maybe I don't read to save myself the embarrassment of losing, even though I read. But does he have a point though, that sometimes the shit's not translated right? To be fair though, like sometimes I will just like fucking preemptively do shit that I should have known. Kind of like in how in this the sheep event, right? I wouldn't utilize the geyser tiles, but that's because I'm not playing around the geyser tiles. I'm playing around how I think I want to set up the stage, So this guy says, not real often, but it definitely happens. NLEX-8 CM needed all my practice plans to do it on my own. I don't have Charlton or Cal, or didn't even want to use Surtur. And then Kyo doing it with Cal and a bunch of 3 and 4 stars stung a bit. The fact that he struggled to do it makes me feel a little better. So it's kind of like, a stage is fucking bullshit when even the guide makers struggle with it. Like you can't just clear the stage nowadays with just 3 stars or 4 stars. I mean, it might be possible, but it'd be like you have to be a fucking god. I feel real smart when I drop Surtur, pause the NCR mode on the bus and be like, oof, this one was a hard stage. You know what, same. I don't care, man. I don't care if I use all 6 stars. I feel smart whenever I complete a stage that I had trouble with. I don't fucking care, bro. Do y'all feel like events nowadays really just gatekeep you if you don't have the right operators built? Okay, say if you didn't have Milnar, say for me example, right? I don't have Milnar. Does that mean that stages are just inherently going to be harder for me because I just didn't build this character? Either I didn't build them or I don't have them. I mean, obviously yes, right? But do y'all feel like it's easy to get like an operator that fulfills every single niche or every single role, right? Like, oh, if you need somebody to stun, oh, easy, you can just use Mei, a sniper. This is why it always fucking pisses me off when people will be like, will make fun of you for playing with 6 stars or just being like, oh, you have a bunch of thick stars and you can't even beat the fucking stage. Oh my god. You're so bad, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today that I was thinking about. This was just like a random thought that I had. But yeah, thanks for your input, guys. Yeah, I just feel like people should not feel dumb for failing at Arknights. And yes, Arknights should be played the way that you like to be played. Even if that means that, you know, you can't clear content sometimes. It should be commonly understood that sometimes these events are fucking BS. So you should not feel dumb just because you can't clear Arknights content. I think everybody struggles with it. Whether you use 6 stars, 5 stars, whatever each you do, right? I feel like people shouldn't really compare themselves to like Kyostami and Negogen, because at the same time, there's always going to be somebody who thinks a different way or is better than you, right? So yeah, and even Kyo struggles sometimes. And that's the charm of this game, exactly. No, I do not feel dumb because I never lose. I use only 1-star ops. This game is too easy, and if you struggle with this game, you are just bad. I wonder if Reddit will understand this is a joke or not. Someone might believe you. That live Reddit. I don't use Reddit, bro. I don't fucking use Reddit. Fucking look at it. I got 1 karma. You think I'm a motherfucker that spends his time on Reddit? No. I'm not gonna lie though. If I did, I would use dark mode. Okay. This is just something that I Google.
Have no room for improvement if the both of us go where there's no ground beneath it. Does that mean I'm of no use in death either? Is that how it's supposed to be wherever
I want to be sandwiched by both tall mommies.